Google's official I/O 2026 recap ranked the 3 big AI updates by developer excitement. I ran the same 3 against 340 real Serbian client invoices over 6 days. The ranking flipped completely. If you're a founder deciding which of these APIs to better workflow on this quarter, you're about to see what the keynote demos hide. Most recaps replay the stage energy. I'll show you the scorecard from messy, multi-page, phone-scanned PDFs, no demo dataset covers. I build invoice pipelines for small businesses every week. Let's start with the update Google spent the least stage time on, the one I'm keeping. Here's the setup. Google I/O 2026 pushed 3 developer-facing AI updates hard. Number 1 on their recap, WebMCP, the browser-native agent protocol. Number 2, built-in AI, which is Gemini Nano running locally in Chrome. Number 3, skills in Chrome, the on-page task automation layer. That's the official order. Ranked by keynote minutes, developer applause, and the tweets that came out of Mountain View that afternoon. My ranking is the inverse, and I want to be specific about why. Because if you're deciding where to put engineering hours this quarter, the demo order will steer you wrong. The test rig was simple. 340 real client invoices pulled from a live small business invoicing pipeline. Roughly 60% were native PDFs from accounting software. 40% were phone photos, scans, screenshots, the kind of paperwork a small business actually forwards to their bookkeeper at 11 at night. Multiple languages, inconsistent layouts, some with handwritten notes on top. I ran the same extraction task through all 3 APIs over 6 days and scored line items, vendor names, totals, and VAT fields against a human-verified ground truth. Google's number 3, my number 1, Gemini Nano running locally. 331 out of 340 invoices came back with correct extractions. 0 API cost. Runs offline, which matters because a real chunk of small business clients will not let their invoices leave the machine. That's not a technical preference, that's a compliance conversation with their accountant. Nano solves it. Google mentioned it for maybe 90 seconds on stage. It's the only one of the 3 I'm putting into production. Google's number 1, my number 3, WebMCP. On the demo dataset, it's elegant. On real client PDFs, it collapsed the second a document went past 4 pages. 7 usable results out of 340. The browser tab locked twice during the run, and I had to kill it. The protocol is genuinely interesting for short, structured web tasks. It is not ready for document pipelines, and the keynote demos carefully never showed one longer than 2 pages. Skills in Chrome sits in the middle for Google and the middle for me, but for a nasty reason. On clean, native PDFs, it performed fine. On scanned invoices, it hallucinated vendor names on 22% of documents. Made up companies. Real looking wrong. That's the worst failure mode a bookkeeping tool can have, because a wrong vendor name doesn't look like an error. It looks like data. A human reviewer trusts it and posts it to the ledger. 22% silent failure rate is not a bug you patch. It's a feature you don't ship. So here's the practical takeaway, and it's the one thing I want you to carry out of this video. Rank AI announcements by your worst input, not the demo input. Every keynote in the industry uses clean, curated, well-formatted data. Your client sends you a photo of an invoice taken at an angle in a dim kitchen. If a new API cannot survive that, it doesn't matter how good the stage demo was, it will not survive contact with your customers. Build a small corpus of your ugliest real inputs, maybe 50 to 300 samples, and run every new model release through it before you rewrite a line of code. It takes an afternoon. It saves quarters. Hot take. The industry keeps ranking AI updates by developer excitement, and developer excitement is a lagging indicator of what actually works in production. The features that get quiet keynote slots, local models, boring on-device inference, cheap offline paths are consistently the ones that survive real workloads. The headline features are optimized to demo. Optimize your stack for what survives Tuesday, not what wins Wednesday's launch tweet. If you want the exact test rig, the corpus structure, the scoring script, and the prompt configs I used for all three APIs, see what we ship for clients at BizFlowAI.io. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next real input teardown finds you. And if you've got a document workflow that keeps breaking on messy client input, book a free 30-minute discovery call at BizFlowAI.io, and we'll map out what actually survives production.